Just happened, you know? But, yeah, no. Just, he was very stressed. So I'm just like, wonder how he's doing.
I don't know. It seems anytime he has like a minor inconvenience, he immediately goes to alcohol, so.
I wonder why. It's almost like there's a genetic predisposition for these things within a certain family structure. Some people just shouldn't have access to certain things. Like me in video games like this that hurt my brain. Drop Douchebag is an incredible fucking name for playing this game, actually. That's genuinely great. Absolutely incredible. Also, hi, Neo. I yearn for the sweet embrace of the darkness. Not due to depression, but because my skull fucking hurts. Shush up, nihilist. I'm not espousing nihilism, I'm in pain. Why is this game so loud? My ears, my delicate man ears. My testosterone, it's in threat. We need to go and adjust this, maybe. This game is so loud that I can actually hear it through the stream. Oh no. Music can stay how it is. Oh! Misty making my ears bleed. Hello, Misty. Just one more until the holy number. Found your blue sky by accident. How do you do that? Just find somebody's blue sky by accident. Just go searching through all of their images by accident. Just go following them and stalking all of their content by accident. Just trying to find Apollos? That's fair. I'm gonna be completely honest, I still don't have a full understanding of how to play this game, I'm just winging it. Yeah, that works. Turn each forest into a plane. I see. Noid, how do you play like this? What does that mean? Define. Yeah, this is fine. You know, like the way you do. I play things badly, generally. And I like to believe that that's true even now. Yeah, I'm noticing. Buddy, listen, I'm not here consciously. You're seeing a figment of my imagination, okay? A figment of your imagination, even. We do not have a lot of good spots for this right now. That's a problem. They should let you set up TSDS here. Excuse me? What does this mean? I'm just gonna sacrifice my top layers because I want to kill myself. Not actually, but you know, figuratively. I'm gonna be honest, I'm shocked that that actually lined up. Not gonna lie. How's everybody else doing? Are your brains wanting to leak out of your ears? Harvest if adjacent to production building. Harvest 3 for each connected forest. Send 12 shield to each allied military building aligned with it. I'm guessing that's just like, whatever. I don't remember. I played this game once before and my brain is like, hey, you know those things that you learned? They don't exist anymore. My ear is plugged from inner canal earwax buildup, so the opposite, actually. Jesus Christ. Are you and Rachel experiencing the same problems? Because the other day, Rachel was sending me earwax pictures, and it was like, how's that happen to people's ears, man?
Well, I just have a condition where I make a lot of it.
Eliminate 8 from each enemy group in range. Pfft. Nice. Same Rachel twin. Dude, I'm gonna have to go to an ENT. That sucks. That blows for real. Currently making sure Kudelka runs okay. I'm excited for the Kudelka stream. I like Kudelka. It's weird and fucking strange. I know that those are like synonyms, but it is deserving of it. I don't like that I have to like go and unselect the thing I want when I'm in the setting and then it doesn't just know what I want to do. Like, if I want to get rid of wood clear, I shouldn't have to click it. I should just be able to click military base and it goes, cool, slot it in. I used to have ear candles to get rid of a large buildup. About 1 month cause liquid stuff, make me dizzy and throw up. Huh. Been plugged for like a week. I've poured one too many eardrops for it to be acceptable, unfortunately. Huh. Yeah, my earwax just comes out of my ears. Like, if I stream for like 7 hours and just yell at you guys for the whole night, all the earwax comes out of my ears and I have to go clean my ears. I'm not even kidding. Like my head just melts earwax and causes it to come out of my skull. 4 drops 4 times a day for like a week. That sucks. I'd be going nuts. You know what? We're gonna reserve that, actually. I'm going nuts, dude. I don't blame you. You should be going nuts. That fucking sucks. Nice. And this is so much plains. What the fuck is happening? I'm wondering how few of their dudes I can play. That'd be pretty cool. Annoying, but fine. Not loving those two setups that are popping up there. Rally point is a garrison of 9 axes, or sorry, 4 axes for each adjacent. We could probably just lock one of these away and not have to deal with it. It is a garrison of 8. Yeah, just lock you guys up here. Mercenary camp is our bigger threat, honestly. But it's only it's a static garrison of 8, so we could just move it down to our boys. This is fine. And that will still stack us more guys. Only one, but... just gotta try to avoid giving them anything there. Unfortunately, we don't have the ability to do anything with our training camp, which fucking bites ass. Unless it counts enemy training camps, that would be pretty good. No, it seems like it only pops off of ours, which is mildly annoying, but that's fine. We can just do this. I do not get this game, man. Yeah, it's, it doesn't exactly line up in my brain super great, if I'm being completely honest with you. I just kinda do thing, and hope it works. That is gonna give them more dude, which is annoying. But it gives us more line, which gives us more resource. This is fine. Was a bit depressed when I went to the grocery store, so I bought too much junk food. I am so weird about junk food because if it exists in my house, I will eat it. Because it's in my house. But only if it's placed in certain areas of my house, because that distinguishes it as being either public or mine. If it's on the top shelf of the closet to the left, it is mine, and thus I can have it. Or if it is on the microwave, it is publicly available for anybody in the house to have, including guests, so I will also still have it. But if nobody buys anything at all, I feel no urge to go and ever purchase it. And if I am taken shopping, and I am asked what sort of junk food that I want, I will not give a sufficient answer for anybody. Like, the closest that I come to buying junk food for myself is if Rachel and I go out, I tell her it's okay for her to buy something. Can't get me to buy junk food, buy it for me or I won't eat any. Exactly, exactly. You know, whenever we sync up on food stuff, it's always like we need Shepard here to have him get angry about it. The man who buys all the junk food exclusively. That does seem very on brand for you. Why would that be mean? It's just true. like, it's just accurate. It's not mean at all. We sync up too much on food, man. We really do. It's weirdly specific. Especially because it's like entirely different cultures and societies to be brought up in. And yet these are just extremely specific things to sync up on. Ew, why did stuff get framey for a second? What was that? Yeah, trade some wood for corn. I need to spend a crazy amount of money on food because I'm fine with the same 3 things. Yeah, honestly, it's something that's really hard to explain to people. Because, like, everybody always complains about, like, food prices, and they're not wrong. Like, food prices can be crazy. But when you know exactly what it is that you need to budget for, you can sit there and be like, I can live off this. It might not be the healthiest or the best, but I can survive and be happy off of just this meager amount of shit. And then everybody's looking at you like, buddy, you took a shopping cart for 6 items. I have a milk, a cheese, a bread. I'll come back when I need to get more. I'm trying to survive. I have shit to do. I don't care about buying 30 different meals. Yeah, right? Like, it's different when you have, like, a family of, like, multiple children. I'll acquiesce that to those people. Because, like, you gotta have a little bit of thought in place for, like, oh, won't you think of the children? But that's, again, that's, like, extenuating circumstance, right? Acquiesce is an ugly word, same with the F word shepherd, probably. I mean, the F word to shepherd is like finagle, so fuck him. I do not like this double up of military camps. I was thinking faffing, true. Glad there's several options. He does not like either. This is an accurate statement. Oh, they're just straight up military buildings, too. They're not even in, like, direct relation. That fucking bites ass. It bites the fart bubbles in the bath. Them, won't you think of the children? No, I don't think I will. Oh, come on, man. I don't like this. This blows. Stop giving me their shit and give me my shit. I see mine so far down, and it's so deeply upsetting. I don't want them to have the building next to their building. You fuckers. You absolute assholes. But I have nowhere to seal it in other than next to their training camp. I guess I could just put the garrison here and just fucking deal with it. Okay, military base. Alarm tower. Each enemy military building aligned with it. Okay, we can work with this. We've got a farm with plains all around it, so that's great. And it will affect our military base here, which will give production. It's at least a couple of dudes. It's not enough. It's not what I wanted, but like it's acceptable. You know what I mean? Not loving that forest, admittedly. It's an honest day's work building a environment so that way you can kill people eventually. Yeesh. Nice. Nice. I can't believe that worked. That's really stupid. Alright, there's not much more we can do with this one, unfortunately, so we're just gonna fill in this top slot. I put Final Fantasy games on pause, by the way. Final Fantasy 3 is just not my type of thing, unfortunately. I mean, that's kind of the thing about all those games, right? There's like a little bit in there for everybody. Not every game is going to be for you, necessarily. Okay. For some reason, sword beat arrow, but we do have just an unreasonable amount of these. But I do wonder if we can line up to become axe. Okay, we can just become axe. Become big axe. Oh, well, now it just became arrow. Well, we're still gonna outnumber them, so that's all that really matters at the end of the day. Turn each forest into plain. Harvest for each connected field. I mean, that's good, but I'll rather take this for now. We've kind of been knocking it out of the park with these combat scenarios. It's a little bit crazy, honestly. That one is a lot of wood, though. that might be a little more hostile towards us, but we'll take it. We'll run the risk, you know? Introduce jobs as things you can have and change level. Might have a few at 99. I'm looking forward to the Final Fantasy Tactics remaster. I will play it for 15 minutes and then claw my eyes out just like a child. And when I say just like a child, I mean just like me when I first played Final Fantasy Tactics. Because holy fuck. I don't know why I was a literal child when I played that game. But I sure was. Noid is our special little child. That... Come on, that's Shepard and you know it. Alright, slap that guy in there. Hey, nice. Shepard is your 3-month-old brother. Don't bully him. I can't help it. I've known him for too long. It's all you can do, you know? Okay. How do we want to lay this out? Shepard needs a bit of bullying, not a ton, but enough. That's a way to put it, yeah. Okay, so we need... We don't want the ranger to be touching forest, which is troubling because this place is full of forest. So do we slap the alarm tower here and then have him curve around it? I think that's what we do. And that will at least give us a couple of guys. There we go. I gotta, like, figure out strategically, how do I not give this fucking territory to these dudes? Thanks for persevering through the headache. I mean, listen, a headache isn't usually justifiable reason for me to not do something. I will say, though, my fucking shit on my other monitor is going crazy, so I'm gonna fix that real quick. There we go. Wish I had more planes for that, but oh well. Well, that will actually, that will work. That will straight up work. Okay. I can just kind of stack these things. Yeah, okay. That's nice. Just been living off the shittier second monitor for like 2 months. I mean, I get it. I did that in the past, and I decided to not do that again in the future if I could. If I could prevent myself from doing it, you know? I'm so glad that aligned with my Axe Boys. That's incredible. Okay. We can slap this down here, and it will align with that. Then we won't align with that. But it will be good enough. It will be good enough. I really don't want to be giving you guys any plants. So this is unfortunately kind of causing me some distress. We want to keep them from having their stronghold, because that just sucks. That's nice. Hey, Horo. I've been, moderate to severe, but, you know, we're working on it. I once played Borderlands 1 at sub 30 FPS, because all I had was a shitty store-bought PC and couldn't handle it. So at its best, it was 20 FPS. I mean, I've been there. That was really old, like, you know, first attempt at playing World of Warcraft Noid. On a fucking old school laptop, you know? We've all been there when we had, like, terrible hardware at some point. And tried to play a game. We've been there. How you doing, Horo? Are you and Neo going to fight? Are we going to have the usual battles? Speaking of which, usual battles. Beat Borderlands 2 on a CPU from a company that doesn't exist anymore. Those are always, like, the best. Those are so fucking funny. Yeah, why not? Gold Depot? Let's, trade in a bit for some more corn so we can try and min-max our shit. While we're going, let's see what our campaign challenges have. I never know what actually unlocks and what one is actually complete pacifism. End a combat round without a single allied unit. How the fuck would you do that, man? Just die? Like... I also used my Wii U as a only access to the net for a year because my PC broke and I couldn't afford a new one. That's brutal. That that has like the energy of that one post where it's like my mom took away my computer, so I'm using the smart fridge to go on Twitter. Okay. Let's unlock. Select a rally point. Mom took away the computer. It's AO3 on the 3DS now. That was some people's life. As horrific as that is. Okay, I would rather have a strategic pavilion than a wooden fortress, I think. Slot it in there. Put that there. Take this. Put it there. Military base next to production. So we're gonna do this. Good. Do this. Do this. And make these on my phones. Why is that a prediction? What is that? Oh, ew, 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 ew. Don't like this. Let's slot that in over there. Okay, the alarm tower is for each military building that it's aligned with. That is an enemy one. Not going to be able to get all of them, unfortunately, but we can slot it here and create a nice smooth path. Nice, okay. Okay, we don't want them to have a plane. That's right. So we'll slap that there. I don't like that they're going to have a rally point. That's going to piss me right the fuck off. I tell you what. I might have to give them the strategic pavilion. And just cordon it off from anything else. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, we don't want them to have forest or plain. That sucks ass. We do have wood clearer in the works, which is nice. We do have a watchtower in the works, which is for each plain and field. It has a bit of range to it, which is at least nice. Do we slot it there? Do we slot it there? We'll slot it here. Ooh, that's annoying. Oh! It recruits for them even though it's an enemy military installation. I see. Okay. I thought it was just strictly enemy or ally, but no, it can be neutral. Gotcha. Well, that's gonna be hazardous to our health, I tell you what. That's my purse, I don't know you. And, we'll worry about that at some point, Misty. Don't worry. I'll elaborate. Collaborate and listen.
Finished my book. All done.
Noid is... I've actually talked about it already, but most of you guys are just not listening or not around. Fuck. Okay. I want to line it up to this one, because that will hit me for double. Let me live, man? That's true. What's your books rating out of 10, Rachel?
So typically I read like horror and action and fantasy books. This is just like a cozy, like I'm gonna call it like a cozy girly book. It was a 5 out of 10. It was a book. I'm not upset that I read it. Would I ever read it again? Probably not. It's not Empire of the Vampire, a book I've read so much that the pages have been taped together.
That's nuts.
Yeah, I need to get a hard copy that's like display only. Because the copy I have now is so fucked up.
Okay, we're kind of boned here. We managed to get it down by a decent chunk, though, so this is not bad. The problem is the arrows are aplenty here. Okay, so combine up our axes, because axes beat sword. So fuck them up. And then rally up our arrows and go for the arrows. And then go for the boss. Might have been better to go for the boss before the arrows, honestly, but I don't know how that works with this system. We should still be able to win that with a 10%, or not 10%, like an 11 out of it. Okay, nice. And to turn off Wi-Fi, swear to God, a recent update fucked my phone's connection up. I mean, that happens. If I leave my house and my phone is connected to the Wi-Fi, it won't connect to Spotify unless I physically turn off the connection for the Wi-Fi, even if I walk all the way across town. Couldn't begin to tell you why. Also, hi, Desmond. Okay, we're gonna take this because we're moving on to mountain territory. Act 1 is defeated. We are gonna money up a little bit. There we go. I do like my one squarers. I'm not gonna lie, I do like my one squarers. Act 1 is defeated, but is the evil? Unfortunately, you can't defeat the evil when the evil is you. Let's give it a shot. Ew. Okay. Chug a gallon of holy water? Dude, I haven't been in a church in, like, most of my life, honestly.
Okay, so this book...
Yeah?
This book is, what I'm going to say, is the book equivalent of a Hallmark movie. It's not the worst thing in the entire world, but, like, sometimes you're sitting here and you're like, I can tell where this is gonna go, right? Like, when they introduced the woman that they saved, I was like, oh, she's gonna be fleeing from the place as well, and she's gonna cause trouble. Oh, look, she caused trouble. And when she mentioned this person that she's trying to run, I'm like, oh, look, that person's gonna show up. I'm like, oh, look. Like, it was a very predictable book, right? I'm cool with predictable, and I'm cool with cute and cozy. Because I want, like, me, pre-period, is like, this is what I want. I want cute, and I want cozy. I like that there was romance in a relationship. A little sad about the lack of sex, but that's okay. I'm a degenerate. But I, like, if you gave me this book any other time in my cycle, I would say this book is trash. But because I'm at the moment of my life where I'm like, I just want a cute and cozy book, something sweet, something cute. This book was fine. A 5 out of 10, you know? Like, it's not the best. It's not the worst. Will I, like, go looking for more of this author's stuff? Absolutely not. And that's okay.
I don't like what I've done here.
I read it in warm lighting with a candle. And some snacks. Like, I can't be mad about the experience.
Oh, I don't like what's going on here. Oh. Okay.
I can, however, be upset about the names.
Yeah?
Hold on. Let me read to you the back of this book. And in 2 sentences, you're gonna go like, I hate this.
I mean, you're not wrong, probably, but...
Okay. You look. has always
I'm
had trouble dealing
fucked.
with people.
Sorry.
Keela has always had trouble dealing with people. Thankfully, as a librarian at the Great Library of... They used a French word that I don't know how to pronounce.
Oh, bitch, you are aligned with the...
She-
I'm gonna get fucked.
First sentence, fine. Second sentence is where you're gonna get pissed. She and her assistant, Kaz, a magical sentient spider plant,
Oh, it's this one, yeah.
who
Right.
spent the last decade, sequencer amongst the emperors, blah, 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 blah. So she runs away and then she, like, does, like, a little bakery thingy. It's great, right? Cute, adorable. Love it. But there's, Keela, which is the main girl's name. Laren, which every time I read the name Laren, I was just like, fucking, like, the studio. I know that's not how they
Larian.
actually say it. Yeah, but I'm like, it's just the studio, and I'm like, you bastards. So every time I read it, I would just hear Astarian's, like, laugh.
That's pretty
Every
good.
time. Fenrir is a name, but they spelled it differently, so it's not like Fenrir of, like, Norse mythology. Hold on. I'm not even kidding. This girl's name was one letter off from Radon. And so, and the person's even like a redhead. So like in my brain, in my head, I am seeing Radon doing all of these things.
I don't like that this is going to align them with more shit, you fuckers. I have to keep this out of their hands. Oh god, okay.
It was a solid experience. I have 3 other books that I've recently bought that I have to read. I'm trying to make it a rule where until I read these other 3 books, or attempt to, because sometimes if I read halfway through a book, I won't finish it if it's bad.
I think that's completely fair.
But my goal is to finish these books before buying any more, because I have a problem of reading a book and going, I'm gonna treat myself, and then buying 7.
Rachel buys books like I used to buy Warhammer.
The next book, hold on, let me read to you the back of it. It's a silly little dorky book. So the person who gave me these book recommendations is the same person who told me to read House of Leaves, and so every time I see him at the Barnes & Noble, I tell him to go fuck himself.
That's pretty funny, honestly.
Every time. I'm like, are you the fucker who told me to read House of Leaves? And then he laughs and he goes, I guess I am, and then I tell him to go fuck himself.
Okay, we're
And then he
gonna
laughs really hard.
crash this one because even though it's bad, it could get worse. Jesus Christ. Okay, hold on. Skeleton key, skeleton key, skeleton key. I've seen many things with that as the name. I need to look this up.
So this book, someone...
I have not watched Skeleton Key starring Kate Hudson, no. I remember seeing
Someone You Can Build a Nest In.
Ew.
Yeah, I don't know. So let me read to you the back of it. It sounds weird and stupid. Oh, the print's so small. I need my fucking magnifying glass. I have a magnifying glass because I'm old.
Get glasses!
Okay, so also, by the way, please get prepared for the most Lalafell name.
Was it gonna be like fucking Tataru? Like.
Shasheshin.
Oh my god, it actually is like a Lalafell name.
Yeah, Shasheshin is a shapeshifter who happily resides as an amorphous lump at the bottom of a ruined manor. When her rest is interrupted by an impolite monster hunter, she constructs a body from the remains of past meals, a metal chain for a backbone, borrowed bones for limbs, and a bear trap as an extra mouth. So far, really cool. Like, so far I'm here for it.
Also, Misty, I didn't completely ignore the comments so much as I looked up the thing as you were talking about it.
Okay. So
is this
badly
true
hurt
King
by the
Alant?
hunters.
It is true King Alant, that's correct. Anyway, go on.
Badly hurt by the hunters, Sheshin is nursed back to health by a homely, warm-hearted human. Oh wait, his name is Homely? Oh.
By
Homely
homely?
Yeah, she is nursed back to health by Homely. Homeily. Homely. A warm-hearted human. I hate that his name is Homely. I
It's
don't
not
know
it's not quite the right spelling, but that's what a strange.
Homely is kind and would make a great co-parent, an ideal place to lay. Sheshin's eggs. Wait, did I buy an Mpreg novel?
Mpreg! Mpreg! Slime Mpreg!
Oh wait, okay, so an ideal place to lay Sheshin's eggs so her young can devour Homely from the inside out. But
Yeah!
as they grow close, Sheshin realizes I bought a Yandere.
You bought a Vor Mpreg book, or rather cannibalism Mpreg book. I feel like Vor is more going in as a whole, but you know.
But it's not Vor.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's devouring.
Yeah, the babies. It is Yandere because she's like, hey, I'm obsessed with this man, have my babies, and then I'm gonna let my babies eat you. It is weird cannibalism Mpreg.
Chempreg.
Just as. Oh, I need to take a picture of the man who wrote this book because he looks like he likes Mpreg. Just as Sheshin's about to confess her identity, Homely reveals something else. She's hunting. Homely's a woman?
Oh my god. Lesbian?
Each thing keeps
lesbian
giving
slime?
Just as Sheshin's about to confess her identity, Homely reveals something else. She's hunting a shape-shifting monster that supposedly cursed her family.
Dude, what the fuck?
Sheshin didn't curse anyone, so now it's just to figure out why Homely's twisted family thinks she did. As Sheshin hunts the monster, as Sheshin's hunt for the monster becomes.
You've said this thing's name so many times that it doesn't mean anything to me anymore.
I know. The bigger challenge remains learning how to build a life with, and rather in, the woman she loves. What did I want to let you know, I did not read the back of this when he told me to read it. I just got it.
This is way too fucking early in the morning for me.
I hate. I need to tell Gwen.
What an incredible thing Rachel has given us.
Hold on, can I read the first page?
You can do whatever you want.
Oh, and they put the cheap stickers on there, so when I pull the sticker off, it leaves a residue.
A residue.
Bastards. Even if this is gonna be a shitty, shitty novel. Dude, I'm gonna hate this book. Fucking weird pregnancy. Okay, wait, hold on. First, let me show you a picture of this man. This... I still hold dear that he looks like he likes Mpreg. But now that I know that this is lesbians, it makes even more sense.
Does it?
Yeah, no. You'll understand when I show you. You'll understand when I show you this Magic the Gathering neckbeard motherfucker. I should have read...
What a fucking sentence, oh my god.
I should have read, the background before. Also, did you see that they're coming out with the Steven Universe, ripoff? Not a ripoff, but like a side thing? It's like, ripoff is the wrong word.
These sentences are so good, man.
It's when they take, there's a show, and then they're like, we're gonna make another show.
A spin-off.
With the side characters. Thank you. Lars of the Stars. They're doing it with Lars exploring space.
I can't believe we're getting Lars, but not Steven, driving across the, like, blasted out ruins of America. Because that map is crazy if you actually look at what America looks like in the Steven Universe world.
Oh, so I sent you on Discord what this man looks like.
Alright, hold on. I don't want to give them more space here with this. But I do want to catch that alignment off of that. Okay, hold on. We need to take a look at this man first.
Yeah, take a look at the man, and then I'm going to read to you the first page.
Hold on. I'm going to share this with everybody. Here you go.
Yeah, share it.
Or I would, but apparently it's not copying the link for me. There you go. There's your Magic the Gathering neckbeard guy. Although he is very not quite neckbeard. He is quite shaved.
Just chin beard. Also, like, but he looks like he would write weird forced pregnancy Yuri.
God, this sentence, like...
This isn't a romance between two women. This isn't like a gay, like a lesbian. This is 100% in his mind whilst writing this. The characters were animated. Like, they looked like anime girls. 100%. 100%. 100%. He was like, I can't find the porn that I want to watch. I'm going to write this myself. And then someone on Amazon, because hey, guess what? He was an author on Amazon before this actually got published. Someone was like, you know what? I'll give you money. I'll give you funding. Let's do this. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Fuck. He watched, like, that time I got reincarnated as a slime and just, like, went
The fact that you had that name in the brain is incredible.
Yeah. Sometimes if you get me at the right moment, I know weird, obscure shit.
That one's sadly popular enough.
So I'm gonna read you
hold
the
on.
first
This dude reminds me of someone,
paragraph.
but I can't put my finger on it. Noid. It does not look like me.
It does not look like Tyler. It doesn't look like someone that I feel like if Tyler was a nice human being, Tyler would hang out with. Absolutely.
If I was a nice human being.
You don't like people. So I can't say that you would hang out with this man currently. Because I feel like currently you'd be like, dude, what's wrong with your beard?
Honestly, yeah, I hate to say you're not too far off on it because, like... like, I was really mean to people in school.
It's not like I've known you my entire life. Oh, most of it.
That's the more shocking thing.
Literally 1/3 of my life.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna read to you this first paragraph. And then here's the thing. I'm gonna read this first paragraph, and then I want you to know I'm not gonna read this book. It's going on the same shelf as that one book where it was like, oh no, my sourdough starter. Like, it's on that. Now that I know that this is, now that I'm going to read this paragraph.
Oh man, we're getting huge numbers.
What about this book? And then I'm immediately putting it downstairs. Oh, I hate seeing the name. Oh, and they do that thing where, you know, instead of, like, writing, like, she or her, like, she reached for a cup, her, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
They say shisheshin reached for the cup, and then shisheshin. It's like, stop it with, if your name is more than one fucking syllable, don't do that. If your name isn't, like, Kim, don't fucking do...
If your name isn't Kim.
Like, if your name is more than one syllable, stop. Like that one book I read, about the, like they portrayed Fae accurately, where the Fae are, like, horrible, disgusting creatures. Like, loved that book, but instead of saying, like, she reached for the cup and her face was blah, 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 it was, like, Marianne Bell, which is the name of the main character, and instead of just Mary or Anne for short, they said Marianne Bell every fucking time. And so anytime I'd see her name, I would just skip the name. I would go, yep.
Honestly, it's kind of funny.
Right. So each year, when Shisheshin hibernated, she dreamed of her childhood nest. Already off to a good start. Oh, the warmth of it. The warmth unlike anything in the adult world. Soft and pliable heat keeping her and her siblings alive. In that warmth, they were fed raw life. Her father's ribs, rich in marrow, cracking delicately in their mouths and providing the first feast of their lives. His fat deposits were generous. I hate this! And his entrails sheltered them from the cruel... Okay, I can't actually. Because,
Neo
like,
also hates this.
okay, here's the thing, right? Unlike, this man is kinky, but he doesn't have the face card to be kinky. Let's just get that on the table right now. He looks like the Pillsbury Doughboy had a midlife crisis, and he decided to write Yuri. So let's get that on the table right now. There are ways to do weird, icky gore and do it well. Like the book that I read that was about a woman who liked to cook, and she wrote cookbooks, but you didn't realize that she was using human body parts until, like, the end of it, and you're like, oh, all these recipes sound really good, the way she's talking about, like, preparing them, and then you're like, oh my god, this was human flesh. Like, cool way to do the weird cannibalism thing, right? I hate bringing it up again, but Empire of the Vampire.
You're, like, addicted to this one book, man.
It's such a good book. It is now my basis of judging other books.
What a horrible day to have hearing.
Empire the Vampire does the gore well, because it's like, we're gonna give you the gore, but it's not for like, ooh, shock factor. It's for like, this has a purpose. To me, this entire book just screams, I need to write my weird, edgy porn fantasy.
Kind of, yeah.
Let's see how shock I can make it, which is funny, which is humorous, coming from me, someone who reads about women fucking 12-foot tall monsters. Because at least I know what I'm getting going into it. You can't sell me this cute fantasy romance book and tell me, hey, by the way, forced pregnant. Eating from the inside.
I mean, I think I can.
You can't give me... You can, but he can't. And I don't like that. I feel violated in ways that I have my eyeballs and my brain. I will never recover from this book. I need to sue for...
I need to sue for peace.
For... time wasted. That's what I need to sue for. I'm not even... I'm gonna finish the first page quietly to myself.
Rachel just, I hate this, but I'm gonna finish this page.
Yeah, okay, this book is just trying to be edgy to be... Okay, so like you...
Is it trying to be edgy, or is he just into it? That's the real question.
I don't know. So like, you get the idea, they eat the dad. But all childhoods end. Hers ended when one of her sisters bit off her... By the way, it says, every time I say her, please know that it says Shisheshins. I'm just going to say her for the sake of my own brain. Bit off her heel. Her siblings matured too quickly and hungered for more than just their father. She had to defend herself
honestly.
She had to defend herself using jagged fragments of her father's pelvis, his final and most gracious gift. The assault was a gift from her siblings, too, for she spent a week dining on their savory carcasses.
Honestly, if you're not dining on the savory carcass of your siblings, what are you doing with your life?
She missed the succulence of her siblings from time to time, and...
This is something. I don't know what it is, but it's, like, it is something. She's trying so hard.
I'm trying to find something good about it.
least we're getting nice resources this time. That's all I can say. I've seen porn that looks like this guy writes. Well, yeah.
I want to read to you a sentence, and I want you to try. It's not bad or graphic in any way. Just the way it's written makes you want to throw this book at it, like, at a wall. Shisheshin's foyer opened to many hallways, and one would lead them right to Shisheshin. Just say her foyer opened to many hallways, and would lead them right to her. You don't have to put... Your character's name sounds like you sneezed and you're trying to talk at the same time. You can't give me the name Shisheshin and then put it in every fucking sentence. It's going to take me longer to read this book than it is to read The House of Leaves because it takes me 18,000 years to pronounce your fucking character's name.
I think that they're trying to make it seem alien by having the character referred to by name as opposed to...
I'm gonna look at the reviews for this goddamn book. Hold on. I'm gonna see if anyone else is having my exact problem.
I was saying that more to, like, Misty, who's like, did they ever use, like, you know, her or she?
I really feel like if I had a personality for internet, I would be like, let me actually do honest reviews because I don't care.
You have a personality for internet is the thing.
Because I don't care about people's feelings.
I'm trying to figure out if he's trying to not gender them. I don't think they're trying to not gender them completely.
It says her. It says her. They say her at some points in time. Which is how I was like, oh, Shisheshin is a man. It's a woman. And then Homely. Oh, Homely must be a man then. Homely is a woman. And then my brain went, weird alien Yuri. It's got a 4.5 on Goodreads.
But you gotta look at, like, the actual amount of reviews. Because it's, like, 7 people.
4 out of 5 stars and 12,000 people reviewed it.
12,000's, like, a pretty big number, actually.
Am I actually gonna give this weird warrior hand?
You're forgetting everyone on Goodreads is horny? Are they?
No. I use Goodreads to do a lot of my... Goodreads and, funny enough, Reddit, to do a lot of my shit. I read this book.
I don't think that's unusual. Oh, right! It's this fucked up map! Oh, God! I forgot that this place looks like this. I forgot that this place sucks ass. Fuck me, okay. Don't put buildings on ice, just land. I am understanding of that, but sometimes you have to put things on things that you don't want to. I mean, I'm gonna be fucked either way, but you know. Feel Darkest Dungeon 2 is extremely Noid's aesthetic, but he'd not like the game much. I love Darkest Dungeon, but not to play it. I don't care for the gameplay elements of Darkest Dungeon, this is correct. Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna like this book.
Shocking.
I'm trying. I'm really trying. I want everyone here to know that. I'm trying. So I bought the Shopkeep book, which was super cute. This book, there was a book that was written by, like, it's not like a series, it's just another book that she's written. And it's an author that, like, I don't hate. I would give her books a 5 out of 10. So it's like, it's a good read. I'm never gonna read it again, though. So it's like, when I saw she came out with a new book, I'm like, fine, I'll read it. And then I don't know if you remember, but like...
You fuck.
I want to say a year ago. Because I was still living... with Megan.
Yeah.
Remember that weird fantasy romance book, but it was like Norse?
Yeah.
And like I got mad because the lady's name was literally Freya. They came out with a second book, and I'm like, I gotta buy the trash. I gotta read it. I gotta read the trash. So here we are. I bought those 4 books. And then I found someone on...
I gotta read the trash.
I gotta read the trash. And so there's someone I follow on TikTok that has similar book interests to me, right? So far, every book they've ever done a review on, I'm like, this is my exact thoughts. So they were like, these are books that you should read. And I was like, cool. One book I can only get on Amazon, sadly, because Barnes & Noble doesn't sell it. Pisses me off. So I ordered it with a gift card. So it's not my money.
Also, hold on.
People were like...
Can you ask Rachel how much the Vor book cost?
Too much. $20.
Yeah, that's kind of too much, maybe.
Mm-hmm. For a book that... Sure. For a book that's 284 pages. A book I can honestly read in one sitting. Oh.
Oh?
There's a spider in my bag of chips.
Oh! Dead or alive?
He's alive, he's just chilling.
Okay, so it crawled in. Okay. One of my greatest fears is finding dead bugs inside of my things that are still intact.
He's just chilling. I'm sorry, dude.
Books expensive, man? Books are expensive.
Mm-hmm. I did
Woof, this is gonna hurt us.
a rough calculation of how much... Hold on, let me see if I can find the note that I...
That sucks, you motherfucker! You piece of shit!
Calculation of how much the books downstairs in the basement are, because my basement's where Gwen, like, lets me have my weird cave.
Also, hi, Gant.
And so if anything ever happens to the basement, all of the insurance money I'm going to get is going towards my fucking books.